Hello, guys. Welcome to the first episode of Bitcoin Belgium. This first episode is going to be around Bitcoin and some macro technical analysis. In the future, we're going to also do some other kinds of episodes or videos. We're going to start with the long-term moving averages. This orange line here is a 200-week moving average. We are now below it. That usually doesn't happen. See, in the history of Bitcoin, it only happened in the pandemic crash. Here we tested it in the bear markets at the end of 2018 and 2019. Here we went just below it in 2015, but then we went straight above it. Yeah, so special times. At this moment, we are currently at the support level of 18 around 19k at the top of the bull market in 27 at the end of 2017. However, I think in this macro climate, this recession environment we're in right now, um, this support remains to be seen if it can be held the coming weeks. I'm wondering if we're in this phase right now or in this phase. It looks a bit like this one, um, but it also could be this one. Um, this red line here isn't the 200-week MA, but it's just a line I drew to have an idea where the 200-week MA could be in, let's say, the end of 2023. It could be around the 28k levels, 26k levels, I think. Um, so now let's take some board patterns to see where we are relative to the previous bull and bear markets. Now let's take this bar pattern here. Let's lay it on this top right here. Zoom it in. So yeah, if it's almost correct, it's not perfect. But if we take a look at the relative bear market of 2018 and we lay it over, I mean, it was a harsh bear market. I mean, just to take in the comparison with the bear market of 2022, we're actually at the same levels. So that's a kind of interesting, I think. You can also lay it at this top, which was maybe the more significant top, um, because a lot of metrics flashed back then. And then we're also around these levels, yeah, around the 18k levels, something like that. Okay, so let's remove this one again. So that are the bar patterns. It's I think it's an interesting observation to stay in touch if we are maybe in this region and we break below. It would be painful, but I think it's a possibility. We'll see. Or we're in this region and it's just a really good accumulation phase. Um, Today, Bitcoin is a nice day, a very nice bounce. We will see if it can hold that bounce. Like the S&P 500 also has a nice comeback rally. Maybe we're coming back again with the S&P to this line and we maybe break down below. We need to see. Hopefully it doesn't get that bad like the financial crisis or the dot-com bubble, but we need to remain objective. Now let's take a look also at the RSI of BTC. I got it right here. At this moment, this light blue line is a 300-week moving average. At the pandemic crash, we went right to these levels with a wick, not the weekly close, just a wick to the 300-week MA. And we never actually went there ever again. At this moment, we're really close to it. Maybe we can test it in the future, maybe not. We need to see. Um, it are maybe some good levels, and not financial advice, of course. Um, like we see here, we went straight back up. But I think that the macro climates, the environment with recession and inflation, it's now a lot worse. Um, it's now worse. Also, it's not good at this moment. So let's discuss RSI. We're now at a weekly RSI of around 37, which is maybe slightly oversold. um, Below 30 is actually oversold. Technically, it's oversold. We're now at pretty historical lows, like in the pandemic, here in the pandemic, like here at the bear markets, the end of the bear market in 2018, 2019, like in the bear market of 2014, 2015. So historically, some good levels at in that regard. So that's our side. Um, yeah, I think that's the most important part to discuss right now. I think it's important to remain cautious and try to be objective. Do not The RSI can be also false. It's a good indicator, but don't put all your money around it because it was good in predicting this local top, but it was not so good in predicting this top. So yeah, don't. It's a good indicator to have, but don't follow it exactly like the numbers suggest. So I think that's the most important parts for today. We're having a nice bounce today, so which is fine in these red times, as you can see. Maybe we're trying to break this trend line. I don't know. It remains to be seen. But we'll keep updating this in the future. And if you guys have some nice suggestions for future episodes, I really like to hear it. If you guys like the video, like it. If you don't like it, you can dislike it. Comments are also always appreciated. So, okay, thanks, guys, and goodbye.